The American Yawp, Chapter 12. Quasi-religious fervor swept the American nation in the 2 decades before the Civil War. Westward migration allowed millions of Americans and immigrants an opportunity to remake their worlds one homestead at a time. The shackles of European history were cast aside, and Americans understood that the strength they exhibited by remaking the American frontier might justify claims at global leadership. The vast and wild American continent, with its mighty rivers, its great lakes, barren deserts, fertile prairies, and sky-high mountains, the country itself seemed to affirm the untapped possibilities of the American people. Still, the continent remained a formidable and contested space. The Seminole and Cherokee, among others, used war and even the U.S. court system to oppose white expansionism where they could. Though the removal of Indians west of the Mississippi became the overarching goal of successive presidential administrations. In many ways, violence between natives and whites defined life on the periphery of the American empire, though attempts to civilize and Christianize native peoples also upended thousands of years of tradition and culture. The actual peopling of the West was often a communal experience for white families who made the journey. Entire communities often pulled up stakes and risked it all in a bid for land and opportunity out west on the frontier. Federally backed internal roads and improvements, along with Indian removal by the United States military, enabled Americans to brave many months of travel needed to conquer the West by wagon train. This pattern of migration and settlement defined an entire political agenda, lighting the fuse in a war against Santa Anna and the newly independent nation of Mexico. Texas, New Mexico, and California came under the American banner as a result of white expansion and the Mexican-American War. The discovery of gold at Sutter'S Mill in California in 1848 attracted a new group of settlers from Asia, altering the racial makeup of the American experiment and offering us a glimpse of the diversity still to come to the United States. Even when the federal government did not lay the groundwork for expansionism, private forces filibustered, marshaling militias for hire in places like Cuba and Nicaragua. For the proponents of manifest destiny, the American experiment need not be limited to the North American continent itself.